Welcome to another Sports Gamers Online Inside Drive, where we bring you bits of news that you may have missed. Quick heads up, my voice might sound a little raspy, but we have another Sports Gamers Online Inside Drive to catch up on. We have 2 weeks worth of news since we missed last week, and we're back right here for another Sports Gamers Online Inside Drive. We have FIFA news today, we have NBA 2K news, we have WWE 2K news, and many, many more on this week's edition of Inside Drive.
For the sports gamer.
Codemasters recently released a new gameplay video for the upcoming Grid video game. The game is set to launch on October 11th on PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. The latest gameplay footage highlights the brand new Havana Street Circuit, and you can check it out right now. Also interesting within Grid news is that Grid 2 has been removed from Steam. Don't really know why this happened, but if you did happen to pick it up, it was free on Humble Bundle in March, but it is no longer available for you to purchase on the Steam platform. We have the system requirements for both soccer games or football games or association football, whatever you want to call it, have came out. They should be popping up the screens right now with the PES 2020 minimum system requirements right now, and the PES 2020 recommended system requirements right now, and of course the FIFA 20 PC system requirements minimum right now, and the FIFA 20 recommended PC specs come up on your screen. Boom, there it is. Switching gears from one type of football to the American type of football, sort of. The Mutant Football League Summer 2019 update is now available on Steam. The announcement came on Twitter. Now this is a very, very hefty patch. We got new roster updates, which is kind of weird because there's no licensing at all in this game, I believe. You can now turn on or off arena hazards, weather, tricks, anything. There's new leaderboard categories and game modes. Tons and tons of changes and improvements. Bug fixes, you name it. This update has so much content re-added, adjusted, changed up. Go out and check it out for yourselves. NBA 2K20 had a blog post about gameplay changes mainly for ball handling. There are 27 different ball handling styles in this game. The motion team looked at the sprint speed of NBA players in order to more accurately tune NBA 2K player speeds. Duh, especially in the open court. The 2K team also made sure that the key players cannot continuously sprint on the court. A player on the court will have a stamina bar, and when that bar hits yellow, the player will slow down. The new upgrades to the system will now give players better foot planting, momentum modeling, and motion style variation. In addition to these styles, a new size up mechanic has been added to 2K20, which will allow you to chain standing dribble moves together in a cleaner and more realistic way. On a defensive zone, defensive players will see an arrow underneath the ball handler. This arrow will indicate where they're leaning or attempting to go. The purpose of the arrow is to model the different reaction times between a poor defender and a great one. I actually quite enjoy that, but I wonder how it's going to work online when people are a little more unpredictable. Ball handlers will also have an indicator ring that will either be a solid circle or a bunch of broken up lines that will indicate how vulnerable a player is at losing the ball, and to further emphasize this, the ball has been retuned to be more predictable. 2K20 will also see re-archetyped layups and dunks. New gather features have been added to the ability to branch from layup gathers to dunk finishes, which was introduced last year in 2K19. They've also captured hundreds and hundreds of new in-air collisions, hard fouls, grab blocks to hopefully improve the paint defense. The post game will have new fakes, breakdowns, and moves, and defenders will have an expanded post body up system. Off play will also see a major improvement. Off-ball jukes will be in 2K20, and off-ball collisions have been reworked from the ground up. Screens have also been getting changed, as the changes should allow defenders to have a better chance of actually getting around them. They wrote about the advancements in the AI system and what was implemented in the new dynamic freelance engine, which will create more intelligent off-ball motion from screens to moving in position to score. They also say that it will be team-specific and player-specific adjustments that will take effect in 2K20. We'll see how that actually works out. They also talk about badges and takeover and how they have been reimagined. And they've also released the full list of the 2K20 badge list. Or maybe just the ones they had so far. I guess it doesn't say full. I thought it was full at first, but now I read it through it. It's just the official, so my bad on that. So you got new badges like the Quick First Step badge, increases first step quickness, pretty self-explanatory. Interceptor badge is back. Volume Shooters badge is back with better logic. Deep Fades badge, Giant Slayer badge, which is smaller players can equip this badge and help them score at the rim among taller players. So that's a bit of interesting. I'm kind of thinking of the old Nate Robinson from like 09-ish when he was dunking over Dwight Howard in the slam dunk contests. Clamps badge for perimeter defenders. Post move lockdown for paint defenders. Slippery off ball badge, which means Richard Hamilton's going to be lethal inside my team. Deep hooks badge, such as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Space Creator badge for more expected setbacks. Rebound Chasers Worm badge to help people get around box outs. Box badge makes it tougher for worms. I do like stuff that kind of has a bounce off of one another. Handles for Days, which looks like a extended ankle breaker badge to me. Fancy Footwork, which allows you to get past defenders with advanced gathers on the floor. They have also updated a lot of badges, such as a limited range is now range extender. Contact Finish badge is replacing the posterizer. Microwave badge has been redesigned and changed to Hot Start badge. Tireless Score has been removed and has been thrown into two separate things: Relentless Finisher and Tireless Shooter. Pick and Roll has been replaced with Needle Threader. Does a similar thing but extends to other passing situations. And they have removed the charge card, and they have removed the free throw ace badge. So maybe after finally all these years of the community complaining, the free throw rating in my career only gets boosted up by doing free throws, might be finally gone. From one 2K to another 2K, WWE 2K20 details and screenshots are starting to come out, which always happens around this time of SummerSlam. If you didn't catch the cover reveal trailer, be sure to see it. Details of WWE 2K20 reveal a lot of firsts of the franchise. A huge one is the inclusion of ninth wonder of the world, China, making a return back from the SmackDown days. Wow, I think she was in SmackDown Just Bring It. Maybe that might be the last one. I don't think she was in Shut Your Mouth. 2K expresses this year's game is, in a lot of ways, built from direct feedback from the community. As I mentioned, there are so many details. You can check out the full list on our website. I'll go over through some of them right here with you. So experience a story-driven, objective-based 2K showcase centered around the women's revolution, specifically the four horsewomen of Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and Sasha Banks. Streamlined control schemes built with new players and veterans in mind. Male and female superstars from my career. Mixed tag matches. Return of WWE Towers. New service model dedicated to extending the lifespan of Showcase mode post-launch. With WWE 2K20 Originals delivers new 2K Showcase content for players to explore that will be DLC content with more details to be announced later. They also got the Deluxe Edition, which will include an accelerator, much like it always does, for unlocking all in-game content. Also has a My Player Kickstart complete with boosts, additional starting tokens, and movesets. Complete set of content packages, playable superstars China, Hulk Hogan, $500 t-shirt The Rock and Sock Connection Mankind, plus more to be announced, as well as WWE Supercard Limited Edition cards. I didn't know that till I just read that. I'm excited because I'm addicted to that stupid phone game. Sorry about that. The Collector's Edition will pay homage to the 20th anniversary of SmackDown. It will be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC as well, but only in physical format, which is curious how the PC version is going to go into that. Those who snag the Collector's Edition will receive same thing we just got with the Deluxe Edition, as well as some physical collectibles, including exclusive SmackDown ring skirt relic piece from 2002-2008, limited edition SmackDown autograph plaque from Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, or the WWE Hall of Famer Edge. WWE 2K20 will be coming out on October 22nd. We have more information on NHL 20 this week, including the international covers editions of the game. So for Finland, we got the Jets forward Patrick Lane, and for Sweden, we got the Canucks forward Elias Peterson. They've also had some new changes that will head to the world of CHEL, Sichel as I always call it. I know, make fun of me all you want. It's how my brain processes things. But the max level will now be Prestige 5 level 50, which it used to be Prestige 3 level 50. The reason for this change is to allow players to continue to receive rewards deep into the game's life cycle. Team also announced that every item has been tagged on an impact scale. For example, when a user unlocks a bag containing a legendary item, it will be something of significant value. The third addition is that CHEL bags, or Sichel like I call it, will be tied to player and goalie skill badges. This means that the players can earn items for hitting certain achievements such as 100 goals or making 200 saves. You can get more information about the changes on the EA forums, but be sure to keep checking back at Sports Gamers Online site and the YouTube for more news on the NHL franchise. FIFA patch notes article on the EA website, the FIFA team detailed what players can expect from career mode this year. They stated they want to bring players more diversity and choices to the game and to bring new life to the manager career mode. The team has put storylines based off the data that the mode generates as well as the situation that your team is in. Press conferences will be held before and after games and feature brand new scenes. There will also be interactions with your teammates and coaches, one-on-one interactions between players and coaches that will affect your players' morale as well as the team morale. There is a lot to digest here. I would recommend going to the EA website to check out the information for yourself. Check it in on the show, nation. MLB The Show just had itself a roster update that will include everything from the recent trade deadline. There have also been some upgrades and some downgrades to players. No one here really sticks out. It's been pretty small for the most part. I guess Arenado going from 91 to 90. Is that really a big deal? Up to you guys, I guess. New Battle Royale flawless rewards. If you go 12-0 inside Battle Royale, you will unlock a Signature Series Diamond, 99 overall Reggie Jackson, and 96 overall Jorge Posada. Dozens of new moments are now available inside Moments game mode. Tops Now, 5th Inning, and Sony Partner Moments were all added a part of the update. And inside this update, they added the must-need, the must-have card of the 91 overall Signature Series Bartolo Colon. And what I believe to be the biggest news this week is that 2K has confirmed that Visual Concepts will be taking over future development of its wrestling franchise WWE 2K, which means the veteran Japanese studio Yuke's will no longer be developing titles. After nearly 20 years, Yuke's will be finally stepping away from WWE 2K. Now, with that being said, Yuke's does plan on revealing their own wrestling game, which they have announced earlier this year. Now, they did make it seem like they wanted to continue working with WWE 2K, but apparently 2K has other ideas as they will move on going forward after 2K20, starting with 2K21 with only Visual Concepts. If you want to look back, Yuke's has been involved with WWE since WWF SmackDown in 1999, but they actually go even further than that. Their very first game that Yuke's had was called Power Move Pro Wrestling, and it was released in Japan in September 29th, 1995. This is what put Yuke's on the map involving pro wrestling. That's how long that company has been involved. Obviously, it took 4 or 5 years for them to actually get WWE license, which came out in WWF SmackDown. But these are the guys that know wrestling games the most, and it's sad to see them go after such a long career inside WWE/WWF games. And that does it for this week's Sports Gamers Online Inside Drive. Again, sorry for my voice. I went to a heavy metal concert this Saturday, and my voice is all screwed up right now. Kind of lost it. It's still recovering. Feel free to make fun of me for it. I don't care. Go for it. Before I go, I want to put a quick disclaimer on this that Sports Gamers Online is not involved with this at all, but I am doing a Madden giveaway on my personal channel, AM Slapped. Feel free to check it out if you want. I don't really care. Sports Gamers Online doesn't really care. Life will go on without it. Comment down below any news, reactions, and anything that I may have missed throughout these past 2 weeks. Not counting the 2K Borderlands thing. I know about that, but I figured it was reported so much. You guys have probably heard so much of that. If you haven't, go check it out. There have been many gaming journalists reports about that situation going on. Nonetheless, like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for notifications next time we put out a video. And I'll see you next time on Sports Gamers Online Inside Drive.